Everyone says you should wait until 70 to claim Social Security to get the highest monthly benefit. But what if that advice is costing you thousands instead of helping you? The truth is, delaying benefits isn't always the smartest move, and for some, it could mean losing money you'll never get back. By the time you realize it, it might be too late to fix. Want to know why waiting until 70 could be a costly mistake? Let's break it down. Why waiting until 70 for Social Security could be a costly mistake? Number 1, the break-even point. Will you live long enough to benefit? Delaying Social Security until age 70 increases your monthly benefit. But the real question is, will you live long enough to make it worth it? The answer depends on your break-even point, the age at which the total benefits received from waiting exceed those from claiming earlier. Let's say you claim at 62 and receive $2,000 per month. If you wait until 70, your monthly benefit might increase to $3,500. That sounds great, but by delaying, you've missed 8 years of payments totaling over $190,000. To recover that amount through higher monthly checks, you'd need to live well into your mid to late 80s, but what if you don't? According to the Social Security Administration, the average life expectancy for a 65-year-old today is 84 for men and 87 for women. But that's just an average. Many people don't make it that far. If you have health issues, a family history of shorter lifespans, or simply don't want to take the risk, delaying might not be in your best interest. This is why blindly following the wait until 70 advice can backfire. Instead of focusing only on the monthly check, consider the total lifetime benefits. For many retirees, claiming earlier means enjoying their money while they're still healthy and active, rather than waiting for a bigger check that they may not collect for long. Number 2, lost investment opportunities. Waiting until 70 to claim Social Security might mean receiving a larger monthly check, but it also means missing out on years of potential investment growth. Warren Buffett has always emphasized the power of investing early. So why let Social Security hold on to your money when you could be putting it to work? Let's look at the numbers. If you claim at 62 and receive $2,000 per month, that's $24,000 per year. Over 8 years, you'll have collected $192,000 before even turning 70. Now, imagine investing that money in a conservative index fund with a 6% annual return. By 70, that $192,000 could have grown to over $250,000. And that's before you've even started receiving a Social Security check at all. Buffett has often warned against waiting too long to put money to work, stressing that time in the market is more valuable than timing the market. If you delay Social Security, you're essentially letting the government hold your money instead of allowing it to generate returns for you. Of course, not everyone will invest their Social Security payments, but even if you use them to reduce withdrawals from a 401k or IRA, you're still letting your retirement savings last longer. Instead of relying on a bigger Social Security check later, you could leverage early payments to strengthen your financial position sooner. Before deciding to delay, ask yourself, would you rather have a guaranteed income stream today that you can invest and grow, or wait and hope to live long enough to break even? The answer might surprise you. If you don't learn the best retirement planning strategies today, you could unnecessarily lose thousands of dollars to the government. So subscribe to the channel now to make sure you don't miss any new videos. Now that you've subscribed to the channel to avoid unnecessarily losing thousands of dollars to the government, let's move on to the next item. Number 3, the risk of unexpected life events. Life doesn't always go as planned. Health issues, job loss, market crashes, or family emergencies can strike at any time. If you delay Social Security until 70, you're taking a gamble that you won't need that money sooner. But what if something unexpected happens in your 60s? A study by the Employee Benefit Research Institute, EBRI, found that nearly 50% of retirees left the workforce earlier than expected due to health problems, layoffs, or caregiving responsibilities. Many of them had planned to work longer, but were forced into early retirement, often without enough savings to bridge the gap. If you wait until 70 and suddenly face an emergency in your mid-60s, you might drain your 401k or savings prematurely, all while your Social Security benefits sit untouched. Warren Buffett often talks about the importance of having cash flow and financial flexibility. He advises against making rigid financial plans that don't account for unexpected risks. By claiming Social Security earlier, you reduce your dependency on personal savings, giving yourself more breathing room if life takes an unexpected turn. Think about it this way. Would you rather have a steady income stream starting in your early 60s or risk running into financial trouble just to chase a higher check later? Waiting until 70 might work in a perfect world, but in real life, flexibility is key. Number 4, the tax trap of waiting too long. Many retirees assume that delaying Social Security will always lead to more money, but what they don't realize is that it could also lead to higher taxes, ultimately reducing how much they actually keep. If you wait until 70, while also withdrawing from your 401k, IRA, or other taxable accounts, you could accidentally push yourself into a higher tax bracket, meaning a bigger Social Security check, but less money in your pocket. Here's why. Up to 85% of your Social Security benefits can be taxed if your total income exceeds a certain threshold. Required minimum distributions, RMDs, from tax-deferred retirement accounts start at age 73, which can significantly increase your taxable income. A higher income can also lead to higher Medicare premiums, further eating into your retirement funds. For example, let's say you wait until 70 to claim Social Security, and your monthly benefit is $3,500. If you also need to withdraw $40,000 per year from a 401k to cover expenses, your taxable income could be high enough that your Social Security is partially taxed, and you might face increased Medicare costs. On the other hand, if you claim earlier and spread out your withdrawals, you could lower your overall tax burden and keep more of your money. Warren Buffett has always stressed the importance of minimizing unnecessary tax liabilities because what you keep matters more than what you earn. Instead of blindly delaying benefits, it's essential to run the numbers and create a tax-efficient withdrawal strategy. Otherwise, you might end up giving more to the IRS than you need to. Number 5, you might not get what you expect. Many retirees assume that Social Security will always be there in full no matter when they claim. But the reality is far more uncertain. By 2034, the Social Security Trust Fund is projected to be depleted, meaning benefits could be cut by up to 20% if Congress doesn't step in with reforms. If you delay until 70, you're taking a risk that future reductions could leave you with less than you planned for. The Social Security Administration, SSA, has already warned that under current funding, the program will only be able to pay about 80% of promised benefits starting in the 2030s. If cuts happen, waiting could mean missing out on years of full payments, only to end up with a smaller check than expected. Those who claim earlier may at least secure several years of full benefits before any reductions take effect. Warren Buffett often warns against placing too much trust in uncertain systems. His approach is always about controlling what you can and preparing for risks. Delaying Social Security assumes that the system will remain unchanged, but with increasing government debt and shifting demographics, that's far from guaranteed. The question is, do you want to wait for a bigger check that might not come or take control of your retirement income while you still have certainty? Depending on your financial situation, it may be smarter to lock in benefits earlier rather than gamble on political promises. Number 6, the best strategy, a personalized approach. There's no one-size-fits-all answer when it comes to claiming Social Security. While some retirees benefit from waiting until 70, many lose out on money, investment opportunities, and financial flexibility by delaying. The key is to create a strategy based on your specific financial situation, health, and goals, not just conventional wisdom. Warren Buffett often says, risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Too many retirees make decisions about Social Security without running the numbers. Instead of blindly waiting for a larger check, ask yourself, what is my break-even point? Will I live long enough for delaying to pay off? Do I have investments that could grow more if I take Social Security earlier? What are my tax implications? Could waiting push me into a higher tax bracket later? What if I face an unexpected financial hardship? Would I rather have guaranteed income sooner? For many retirees, a hybrid approach works best, claiming Social Security earlier while strategically withdrawing from investments to optimize income and reduce taxes. Working with a financial planner can help ensure you're making a decision that maximizes lifetime wealth, not just monthly benefits. At the end of the day, waiting until 70 isn't always the best move. The best strategy is one that fits your life, your health, and your financial future. Not just what experts say works for most people. In the next video, I'll show you how much you should have saved by age 60 to retire comfortably. If you don't want to miss it, click the subscribe button below the video now.